Alright guys, welcome to one more video, and today is my belt test for level 1. This is the atemi techniques or striking techniques. This technique was shomeate. The second technique is aigamayate. Then the third technique is gyakugamayate. It's 5 techniques. The fourth technique is gedan ate. And the last technique in the atemi technique is called Ushiro ate. Then we go to elbow techniques, which are also 5 techniques. First technique is oshitaoshi. Altogether we have 17 techniques which are used for randori in competition. This technique is ude gaishi or ude garami. When the guy resists the first technique, oshitaoshi. This is called hikitaoshi. And the next technique is when someone resists this technique. So from hikitaoshi we go to, this is ude hineri. And the last technique in the elbow techniques is called wakigatame, which also used to be used in judo, but it's too dangerous, so it's prohibited now. Now we go to wrist techniques. The first one is kote hineri. The second technique, when the guy resists kote hineri, we go to kote gaeshi. And the third technique, we have 2 more techniques in this wrist techniques. This is tenkai kote hineri, which is it's called sankyo in aikikai. And then we have the last technique for the wrist techniques, which is called tenkai kote gaeshi or shiho nage at aikikai. Then we have the last part, which is called ukiwaza, which came from judo. This is maiotoshi. The second one is sumiotoshi. Sumiotoshi also exists in judo. And the last technique is hikiotoshi, which corresponds to ukiotoshi in judo. And now we go to the counters. So this is wakigatame, when people try to use atemi strike on you, shomeate. This technique is oshitaoshi. And as a counter, we use the same technique, oshitaoshi. And the third technique is, actually, it's 10 techniques. This is guy tries to do aigamayate, you go for gedan ate as a counter. And here it goes for gedan ate and you counter with aigamayate. The last technique, people try to go to, oh my goodness, yeah, anyway, it's a counter. The first 5 counters are for atemi waza or striking techniques. The last ones are for elbow techniques. This is oshitaoshi and you counter with oshitaoshi. The second one, people go as hikitaoshi and you counter with tenkai kote gaeshi. Tenkai kote hineri, sorry. And here people try to go to kote gaeshi, you counter with kote gaeshi. And now people try to attack you with tenkai kote hineri, you counter with wakigatame. And the last one is same technique. Tenkai kote gaeshi to tenkai kote gaeshi. Okay, we'll go to part 3 of the test, which is it's called atemi waza, but you gotta get the right timing to apply the atemi techniques. So for this part, which is gyakugamayate, you have to catch the timing when the guy closes his legs, so that you have a perfect technique. So we in Aikido, usually we do techniques in both sides. So we're still doing the left side of gyakugamayate. So this is the second technique of the atemi techniques here. It's called gedan ate. And as I did before, so we gotta get the right timing. Also for gedan ate, you have to get the timing when your opponent closes his legs. Now it's the third and final technique for this test. It's called Ushiro ate, but contrary to the other ones, when I had to attack when the opponent closes his legs, here I have to wait for the time he opens his legs so that he can totally lose his balance and I can throw him. Okay, this is the fourth part of the test. It is called Hiji no Tsukuri. So it's a way to control the wrist. I mean the elbow control. In the first technique, you go to oshitaoshi. In the second technique, you go to wakigatame. Then there's a third technique, you go to. First, you control. Actually, this is called gedan. You control the elbow going down. So gedan in the lower part. From here, we go to tenkai kotegaeshu or shihonage. And the last technique is kotegaeshi. First, you just do the unbalancing, and in the second time, you throw your opponent here. Okay, this is the last part of the test, which is called Tanto Sabaki. So you're supposed to avoid the knife attacks, which is very useful because you develop, I would say, almost perfect kind of a dodging system. And I could test that in karate this week doing kumite. So when I use this properly, people couldn't hit me. So this is very useful. It's probably better than attacking people. I mean, equally as important as being able to attack is also important to avoid attacks. Well, that's it. I hope you like this video. So this is the belt test for level 1 EQ, and the next test I'll take will be for the black belt in this type of Aikido, which will give me 2 black belts in Aikido. So I hope you like this. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, to comment. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And you can follow me on Instagram and X. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Hey!